Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where we are back in the city of Westwood. Things are filling in nicely. We are up to 4,000 people. I think our next milestone is 5,500. Yes, 5,500. We have huge residential demand. But before we meet that, we are going to expand the farm a little bit so that we can start taking advantage of our factories. We've got lots of money sitting around, which is a good thing. We're going to throw in, these aren't in the industry area. I knew that, and I did it anyway. Why aren't you snapping there? No, I don't want a new industry area. I want to go off of this one. There we go. Just want to see about getting that little block incorporated. And then seeing if I can't get a couple of these back here. That's as far as that direction as I want to go. Simply because of the pollution. I don't want these to cause pollution for the areas that are producing crops. Ooh, we have a rock here. I like this rock. I think it's a friendly looking rock, so we're just going to kind of move him across the highway. Rocks can look friendly, right? Sure. There we go. So we'll do that, and then we will extend the industry area down to cover this, as close to a straight line as I can get, and over into here as well. And then I want to try to get like 3 of these in for now, and then I would like our bakery kind of over here by it, or by them, I should say. But I also want to make sure I have room for flour storage, which we're going to put right here. And of course, there's no water because I forgot. Doing a big dumb. And just forgot. I'll go ahead and connect that side up. And we'll have to run this down here. There we go. So we will set this guy to flour. Hopefully that's going to help out over here as well. We lost quite a few workers as people moved into commercial jobs from the big commercial expansion that we had last time. I'm going to go ahead and bump my speed all the way up. No reason to have it running slowly. But as we zone in more people, or more residential, we should see this come up. We've already met our resource demand. I think I'm going to go ahead and pay for all 3 of these. And then since we have a lot of cash, we have a fire station over here in the industrial area, but we do not have police coverage, which we are going to rectify right now. We also do not have any health care over here. That will help these guys see this as more desirable property. So we're good. We're running a little low on water. So let's just get all of these needs addressed before we move on. So I'll be able to get in another power plant there if necessary, and it looks like it is going to be necessary. But what I'm not going to be able to get in is another... I think I'm going to call eminent domain on a factory or 2 here. Because I'd like to be able to get in some more waste processing. In fact, even though that's expensive and unrealistic, we're just going to move that guy and pretend he was always over there. Let's get this dude connected up. Let's see if that takes care of our sewage treatment. It does. So our water, sewage, power, all in a good place. Our garbage collection. Let's just go ahead and throw another one in since we're about to start expanding again. And cool. And I'm going to crank this dude up 150%. That should help him quite a bit. And now these dudes, I want to switch them back to balanced now that we're actually producing crops, so that they can keep some of those crops in town to go over here and over here because they use crops to produce the flour. So yeah, we're already seeing flour fill up there. So hopefully they will be able to keep up with the demand that we have there. It looks like, yeah, we're doing good. Crops is the only thing that's a little bit low, but that should be fine. And then our farm is losing money every week. But that's okay. We're going to make this a massive farm. I may even bring it out over to this section as well. I just want to really go big on industries. they're just a really good way to help your city have a healthy income. And therefore I like them. So let's take a look at our school situation. Even though we have plenty of availability as far as the number of classrooms, our coverage isn't the best. So we're going to fix that right now. We're going to do our other high school over here. And then we're going to throw in some parks over here. Let me just spending money like it's just nothing now that we've got it. We're going to do a nice little area right there. In fact, I'd kind of like to even maybe get in like a community pool over here. Yeah, there we go. I have spent a lot of money, but totally worth it. Because that will not only help with healthcare, but it will also raise land values quite significantly. So we do have some commercial demand, so I'm going to meet a lot of that real quick by just zoning along our collector, leaving room for roads in the future. If I would have just, bothered to put those in to begin with, I wouldn't have to be so meticulous about my placement, but I didn't, so it is what it is. And there we go. And then I think I'm okay with residential here. I fixed a few of the weird zoning things that we have here. We still have a couple little pockets like here and here that no matter what I did with the zoning adjuster, it just wouldn't ever get any better, so whatever. It's fine. Actually, I want to de-zone all of this because we built some teeny tiny little houses. And I'd really like to maximize our space. There we go. Sorry about your house. And eventually we'll have some trees and things to sound over here, and we will put up sound walls as well. In fact, we might. We can do the 1 lane. Do I have 2 lane yet with sound walls? I don't. It's here. No, it's 1 way with sound barrier. Oh, that's what I want. 2 lane, 1 way. We get that at our next milestone, but we can put in the walls on these guys just to help with noise. Not going to do right there because that is going to be 2 lane. I think this is an important thing to do to take care of noise. Don't know that I need to continue it all the way through. Not really sure. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I know this side I don't really need to worry about. And this side being industry, they don't care. What I would like to do is get my lane mathematics correct here, though. Bring this down to 2 lane. Same here. So I'll have to start paying for this highway since we're making changes to it. I'm alright with that. And then I'm going to bring these guys up to 2 lanes, which we'll just have to turn around and upgrade them again eventually, because of how we're going to work with the sound walls right there. But that, I think, will help traffic flow a little bit better. We are going to, hiccup. We are going to do just a little bit of lane management. They've got a node here in the middle where they can switch lanes if needed. I'd like to have them use their dedicated lanes, though, which for the most part they should be. I clicked out of the tool. Good job, me. There we go. That way everybody has their dedicated lanes. Everybody should know where to go. Down here, I'm not so worried about it. Not really sure what we're going to do on this end, though. I want to do 3 lane, but then it's going in. I guess I could widen that to the 6 lane avenue. It's not going to interfere with anything. That way we've got 3 lanes and 3 lanes, and eventually we'll have a lane to go straight right there. And then I want to try to... Ooh, that's going to hurt my fence, so I'm just going to, for now, turn collisions off. There we go. And that one does not want to upgrade. Might have to do a little adjusting down on that end. And then I want to do the same thing down here that we just did on the other end. There we go. For now, all those lanes just turn left. And of course, that got rid of our lane controls. on both ends, meaning that people are going to want to turn and do a U-turn there, and we don't want that behavior. So we're just going to nip it in the bud. So good. We're up to 140 workers over here. And we've got a lot of people moving in. We also don't have water. Sorry. That's on me. Clearly. Since I'm the only one here that can put in water pipes. This is definitely on me. And the city is coming along very nicely. We're only 500 people away from our next upgrade. Let's take a look at land values. Really good land value all in through this area because of all the parks. This area over here, still struggling. We may then just consider... So you have a playground. You have that. We may consider just a bit... Oh, I don't have... Oh, that was a gymnasium bill. I thought I built a community pool earlier. For now, what do you have? You have a basketball court. I'm going to regret this. Oh, I still have collisions turned off. Let's turn those back on. There we go. Get rid of a couple houses, but add in the tennis court. Hopefully that starts bringing our land values up over here. We're really struggling on this side of the town. I mean, we've got 3 parks over here, including, well, 4 if you count the city park. I guess, you know what? We can do some work on the city park while we're waiting. On the other guy. Oh, we don't really have a whole lot, though, we can do. All right, then, so what we'll do is what I talked about 1 or 2 videos ago. We will do park info booth there, and we'll throw in a cafe and restrooms, maybe? Ooh, okay, we're going to have to move you down so that I can fit a cafe here. There we go. So what did I do over here? Restrooms, info booth. Oh, and I put the cafe over there. Okay, so it's just a little slightly off from what I did on the other sides. And then hopefully we can get some gazebos. Maybe we'll be able to fit in the climbing frame or something back in these areas. It doesn't have to be too grand, but... Oh, that doesn't even get us to our next entertainment level. Are you serious? Oh, man. Because, like, if I can get it there, we're set. But I really don't want to tear anything down. I may just kind of cheat here. Let's see if... There we go. And then just immediately get rid of those. And throw in our gazebos instead. So now we need to get this up to a 720. Does this tell us what these add in entertainment value? 60. And we're at where? 423. So we need to add 300. So that'd be like 5 gazebos. You know, I'll eventually click the right button. Will they fit here? That's not a gazebo. Oh, they will fit right here. I don't know if that's the best place for one, though, honestly. Let's go there with one, and another one kind of over here. I know it's right by the highway, but oh well. Same here, right by that road, but again, oh well. So that's 3, which brings us up to a 655. Which ones do I have most of? I have 2 greens and 1 red. Let's do another red somewhere. It matters, okay? It may not matter to you, but it matters to me. So I guess we'll just go with them right here by the road. We're quickly... Oh, hey! Quickly running out of room. But we have enough visitors that we got this guy ready to go. So the only thing we're lacking now is the trampoline park. But we are also lacking entertainment value. Oof. Big, big oof. I can't get this in over here without destroying things. I don't want to do just another one of those right there, so we may just have to accept that we're going to lose that building. And that gets us, 8 away. Okay, for now we're just going to do that. And then get up to, we only need 600 more people to come through here. I'm not going to raise the price. I'm not going to make it free either, though. I like that it kind of generates a bit of income for us. Not that the city's hurting. I mean, we've paid off all of our loans and everything, and we still have 400 grand sitting in the bank. We're getting there on employees over in the farm. How are we doing on unemployment? It's still really low, and that's why the farm's not really getting a whole lot of employees. We don't have a massive amount of industrial demand, and it looks like a lot of the industrial we have zoned is maybe starting to disappear. So I am going to de-zone. Oh, there is a building there. I'm going to de-zone areas that... There's just that one. Just trying to encourage people to go work at the farm, basically, is what I'm doing at this point. I also realized I don't have anywhere for the unique factory goods to go from the bakery. So we want to take care of that so that those can get distributed. So hopefully those go from there, yeah, right into there. And then these trucks, instead of these 10 trucks can take care of it. And I'm going to do another thing in our budget. I'm just going to bump this up to 101%. Because what that's going to do, not cost us a lot of money, but it's going to give us an extra truck everywhere. And that will help with our exports and deliveries. So everything just got an extra truck. I don't know about these guys, but most everybody just got an extra truck. So we need about 20 more people to come work over at the farm before it hits its next upgrade. But we just hit Busy Town. Our next milestone is at 8,000. This gives us oil industry, so we've got all of our industries unlocked, which is good. Tourism, a lot of new policies, which we're going to take a look at in just a second. A lot of new road types. A lot of new road types. Holy cow, that's a lot of road types. Our larger police and hospital and all that. Oil power plant, bus station. Some good recreational type things. Road maintenance depot, pumping service. We can start doing disaster response, it looks like. Trolley buses, if we wanted them, we can do the bigger warehouses as well. We got our community pool that I thought we had already. So we've got options that are now available to us, which is kind of nice. And I think it even gave us a little cash bonus for getting there. What I'd like to do is, since the city's in a good place financially, first of all, I think that gave us our highway that I was wanting earlier. It did. So just get some sound barriers there. That probably broke my lane markings. Let's look and see. It did. That's all right. We'll just fix them. I do like this interchange. It's unique. You know, I like that it's spread out like that. I don't know why. It's just, it takes up a lot of room, but I'm fine with it. And then the next thing I want to do, hey, we got our trampoline park. Cool. So what that means is, now that it's upgraded, it'll stay upgraded even if our entertainment value is too low. So I can come through here. I want to get rid of this duplicate guy here and this duplicate guy here, and just throw in a trampoline park back here, which is very large. And I guess we'll just do one gazebo there, just to fill it out. Just, you know, it makes use of this space. You know what? I wonder if I can fit another trampoline park right here. Ooh, it's gonna get rid of a building, but I think I'm okay with it. So somebody lost their house, but I'm kind of okay with that because it fills it out nicely. We'll get some more fencing in eventually when I remember to do it. That even brought our entertainment value up a lot more. We're getting a lot of visitors coming through here, making about $800 a week off of it. So that's nice. The city's bringing in money, and we're in good shape. But anyways, what I wanted to do is to help a little bit with land values. Oh, hey. Well, hi. We're not going to take advantage of any of that. We're just going to let it keep running. We may do some other things to help us get workers in, but we need 400. We only have 299 for workspaces. So we will have to probably do like barracks or something like that. But what I want to do is look and see, I do have roads with trees. So I want to come through here because that does make people happy. It also cuts down noise, and it raises the land value ever so slightly. enough that you can just barely see it. You really have to be looking for it. So do that through there, and then let's bring trees down our main corridor as well, right here. That'll be beautiful. And then I want to come in here with our city streets and do some trees as well. And this is... What? Oh, would help if I had the right thing there. This is where we might see the land values pop up a little bit. I'm trying to watch for it, and if I don't see them change, I'll just switch out of this view. Yeah, not having the... No, it is having a little bit of an impact. And you can see people are upgrading. They're very happy about their tree-lined roads. So we're just going to go through and get all of these upgraded real quick. There you go. That gets this side, well, not all the way upgraded, but it did present an issue that we had earlier. And that is our zoning is really weird in some areas. And I just used the wrong road there. Did I do the wrong road over here? No, we did the right road over there. I switched for a bridge somewhere and then didn't fix it. I want to change these bridges to this road. Slightly lower upkeep, I believe. 48 versus 32. Not going to be a huge difference in the end, but I think it's worth it. And then let's just go ahead and bring these connections through while we're in this tool. Lovely. So we need to go through and fix all this zoning mess. And it made a mess. I'm going to pause for this, and there it is. I just try to find the thing that is always in the wrong spot. I think how I fixed this earlier was to prohibit zoning along these side roads. Yeah, that seems to be doing it. So we lost a few buildings, but we'll get them back here momentarily. I don't really know what to do about this one. Seems like no matter what I do here, this never fills in right here in that one little section. And if I added zoning back to this, then we lose that over there. I can't get zoning right there for some reason. I wonder if I just delete the road and put it back. Yeah, that fixed it. Maybe a weird broken node or something. Who knows? Let's get that zoned back in and all of that zoned back in. Unfortunately, we also got some really small houses because of this. So we're going to get rid of those. I mean, I'm fine with small houses, but I don't want to force them if we don't have to have them. And I think that should be all of them. Oh, we got a little tiny one there that I think was impacted by the great unzoning. We could make our commercial area here a little bit bigger, but I think it'll be fine because there's commercial there and there's all this commercial back here. So cool. Our demand is mostly balanced. We've got 258 out of 299 possible workers. I bet if I just throw in some barracks back here, that will get us the rest of the way. Most of this is going to wind up being demolished and rebuilt as a much bigger, much more organized farm. So for now, I'm good with just throwing those in. Yeah, now we can have up to 819 workers. So we should see this get its next upgrade pretty soon. We're 5% unemployment, which, yeah, people are going to want to come out here for jobs. So yeah, we're going to see our next upgrade. I probably won't really add anything, though. I'll probably just let it run as is and just keep adding workers, barracks, and stuff like that to get us up there. But we're almost to our 400. There it is. Farm maintenance building, clothing factory, slaughterhouses, all of that good stuff that we have in. But I'm fine. We should be able to get to our 650 by spamming and abusing the workers' barracks. And then we'll be able to build a huge farm that spans probably both of these sides. I'm thinking we'll do like the animals on this side, the crops on this side. That way crops can just naturally flow this direction to getting processed. Plus, that'll let us do some of the animal processing here, or crop processing, that they make animal goods. That produces pollution, so we'll be in good shape there. I was hoping to see some more upgrading taking place than what we've seen. I'm a little sad that we're not getting it. I mean, it's happening, just not as quickly as I would like. So let's take a look and see what we've got. A good pocket here that's up to pretty much as high as it can go with its current land value. Over here, still really struggling. And over here, still pretty new. Let's take a look at our land values. Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. This area is really having a hard time. And the only thing I can think of, oh my gosh, hiccups so bad, is we've got this highway coming out and the water towers right there. That's the only thing I can really see that could be causing any major issues. So I'm a little stumped as to what's happening there. What I want to do here on this side is start expanding out some residential over here. We're going to continue industrial this direction, and we'll probably repurpose or redo this shoreline a little bit to do some fishing industry back in through here. Last time we played on this map, I went through and sunk the railroad. I think we're just going to do bridges across it this time. I would still like to take advantage of all this space back here, as well as this for a harbor again. Though it's going to be a long shot, but now we'll be able to bring the railroad right over a little bit easier. Don't know exactly where we're going to put the airport this time around. Haven't really thought through that far. I don't want it over here, because this starts getting into good tourist land and coastline. Especially with these lower shores, we can get some nice waterfront things over there. Same over here. This is all good tourist area. What I might do is flatten this area out, and then we can just bring the rail across for cargo. Though that would have that really far from industry. So I'm not 100% certain yet, but we've got a while before we worry about that. I don't think we need to be thinking about an airport in a town of this size. Not a big airport, anyway. What we don't have, though, is any type of mass transit, and I'm hesitant to even start with it just yet. I kind of want to start getting into higher density stuff out this way. When do we get our universities? At 8,000. So I kind of want to stick to what we were doing last time with our university right over here, which would require some terrain work, I do believe. Yeah, because we're at our edge right here of where that is. So let's go ahead and just take a big chunk out of this hill. Let's just grab our spot back here and level this all out. Oh, that is not the same height on those sides. Okay. I thought it was. Or is it? No, it is definitely not. Even right here is a little lower than back here. That's okay. We are going to fix all of that here in just a second. We're just going to bump this hillside back quite a bit and then smooth it out. And then we're going to bring it all the way up to here and then smooth it out. So let's come in here and now just make this not so harsh. And same here, just smooth that until it's all the same color, basically. Yeah, that's what I want to do right there. And then over here, we are going to do a mass select here of all of this and just get it aligned. And that should have taken care of a lot of it. See, that does go uphill right there. I really thought that was all on the exact same grade. Do I want to flatten the whole thing? We'll leave it. We'll just leave a hill there. Bit of a hill there, but it's fine. It's nothing to worry about. But at least it gets this side flatter than it was. So we're up to 6,700 people. We still have upgrades taking place, which means our land value is continuing to spread. Let's take a look at our city policies and see if there's anything we can do here. I do want recycling on. Even though it reduces my tax income, it also helps us not have to build as many recycling centers. We don't yet have education boost. We get that at 8,000, so we're not going to do that. We will recycle plastic to make them work a little bit better. And in city planning, we're going to encourage biking. And then I think that'll be fine. Yeah, we're looking really good here. I'm pretty happy with it. The city's slowly getting upgraded. I'm seeing more and more dark green start to appear. It looks like land value is the only thing really holding us back at this point, which is odd because you have some of the highest land value there is. I guess it's not super high though. We could probably bring that up with one or two more parks spread throughout the area. In fact, let's see if we can maybe get like just let's turn anarchy back off. Just maybe one or two parks in through here in some of these pockets that have lower land value. Just some of these office-looking parks. Is that where I want that? I can't quite tell because the grid's not lining up. Oof. And that should help that corner quite a bit. This area has great coverage. I don't understand why they have such low land value. And then over here, let's do a large playground. Why not? Let's go right here with it so it gets coverage of all these areas. And that should help bring up some of our land values. Yeah, these guys back here are now starting to upgrade. Cool. Where was that we were looking at? Right here. Increase land value. Really? Yeah, it does get us a little darker right there, but I think it'll all work out in the end. But I think we're going to leave it there for now. I was going to put pavement in back here, but we'll do that another time. So, until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.